Today we're here in Lewisham and it's the turn of the former Mayor of London, Mr. Ken Livingstone. He's campaigning to bring back the education maintenance allowance. But what will young people make of that? Welcome to Street Politics. Are you ready to find your first young person?
My first? It'll be my 20,000th young person.
No worries. Excuse me, sir. Hi. Hi. Excuse me, sir. Hi.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Alex. Pleasure.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Would you like to go on a date with Ken? A political date? Sit down with him, ask some questions.
I'm sorry,
I'm
on the phone, sorry.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Actually got to be somewhere.
you
I'm
sure?
really sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to say yes to
Yes.
coffee. Okay. Hi, my name's Hannah Evans.
Hello.
I'm a PhD student from Greenwich.
Hi Ken, my name's Alex, I'm a student and I'm from Stratford.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Claudia, I live in Kilburn. I want to ask you, do you have any proposals to make transport cheaper in London, like your Fares Fair scheme that you introduced before?
Well, yeah, if I'm elected, then on the 7th of October, we'll cut the fares by 7%. And the day bus fare, which is the one that's gone up the most, will cut that by 11%. So it really wipes out the fare increases that Boris Johnson put through in January. Okay. We'll then freeze them right the way through 2013, and after that they won't go up more than inflation. So over the 4 years, the average traveller will be about £1,000 better off. Don't spend it all in the same shop.
We're currently in Lewisham and it has a high population of black and minority ethnic communities. At this time we're currently going through a stage where educational maintenance allowance has been cut. Communities are being priced out of university, high unemployment for youth and adults. If you was to become the Mayor of London, what message or what would you have put in place to help these people from this community?
I mean, when I was Mayor last time, money was flowing out of government, you didn't have to make difficult choices. What I think is most important about the next 4 years of mayoralty is everything that you can do just make life a little bit easier for ordinary people. So cutting the fares, I've negotiated with the colleges and the University in London, we can reinstate the EMA, bypass the government. That'll be 30 quid extra a week for the very poorest students. We'll look at other things we can do, like whether we can make a further reduction in the student travel card, things like that. And then there's other bigger issues. We want to try and tackle the very high rents. I mean, rents now are just unbelievable. I mean, the average rent for a two-bedroom private flat is about 2/3 of the take-home pay of the average Londoner. And so we want to try and clamp down on bad landlords and rip-off lettings agencies and things like that. All those little things just building up to try and make it a bit easier to get by.
At the moment we've got unemployment, as you probably know, is absolutely sky high, and especially young people seem to be particularly affected by this. What is it you do? I mean, we've heard all these things, probably the government, the work experience scheme, which seems to have horrendously backfired.
I think the government's making it worse. It's telling people they've got to work longer. Whereas actually what you want to do at the moment, help people retire earlier so that it frees up jobs for young people who haven't got one. Because if a young person is out of work for 6 months, they often never really achieve their full potential. It's very damaging. So I'd actually try and persuade the government not to keep pensioning people off. I'd keep people working on it. Let them leave, let young people move up and take those jobs. Then the other thing we've got to accept is there's no great investment coming out of Europe. They're in a real mess as well. We got to look to the companies growing in China, India, Brazil, and say to them, come to us and create jobs here. We've got a large amount of land, and after the Olympic Games is over, huge enough land south of the Olympic site, just that one site, enough land for 50,000 jobs. We've got to look as well, I think, at what Germany has done very well is keep its manufacturing, make it very high skill, high tech. We allowed ours to wither away, so I want particularly to look at green technologies, all those things that can make a real profit for London and create lots of work.
Yes, I completely agree with some of his policies, especially with the ones relating to transport and saving some money on our transport costs.
Yes, I think I'll definitely vote for him. The answers that he gave me were really in-depth, they was really interesting, and in comparison with the other candidates that we have, I think he's the most viable candidate to win, just because I feel that he really cares for Londoners and he just cares for the whole community itself. So I'll definitely be voting for Ken.
Oh, yeah, I think definitely. And sort of when it comes up in May, I think I quite like this sort of policy on education and transport, so I think, yeah, I'm definitely going to go and vote for Ken.
Bye.